What's going on, gamers and collectors? DGC back with another video. Let's talk about these pickups. Alright, before we do that, let's go ahead and address the white elephant in the room. Alex, you said you were quitting. Yeah, I did. Kind of going through a lot of personal nonsense. Kind of pinned it on YouTube and blamed it on that, and shouldn't have done that. And then just even after 2 weeks of not making a video, I was kind of just getting that itch and just, I don't know, I just love this shit. I love doing these videos. I love all the friends that I've made. And yeah, this is a part of my life now, whether I grow on YouTube or not. It is what it is. I'm looking at this from a solely hobby aspect now. So with that being said, videos are not going to be every Sunday like they used to be. I'm just going to do this purely for fun like I used to, and we'll see how it goes. I have a lot of stuff planned out. It's a time thing, and then hopefully in a few short months I'll be able to explain all this stuff to you. Just a lot of nonsense that's going on in my life that I was not able to control. Now I am in control of it, and all that good stuff. So eventually I'll explain that to everybody in some regard. And but yes, let's jump into these pickups. Christmas stuff. So from my parents, didn't ask for a ton, which is kind of surprising. Asked for one Xbox One game, and that is Darksiders 3. This year I want to play 1, 2, and 3. Here's number 3. And then I got 2 PS4 RPGs. One of these I've already started. This is Dragon Quest XI. Really digging this. Really love the art style. This is some of the best graphics on the PlayStation 4 and possibly this generation in the sense of anime cartoony style. This looks amazing. This is, I think it's Akira Toriyama is the Dragon Ball Z guy. That's the dude that does the art styles for this. And then we got Ni no Kuni 2. I haven't played the first one. I want to play that. However, these don't link in any shape or form, I don't believe. But I've heard nothing but great things about both these RPGs. Now, something I might want to mention on this game, I'm pretty sure most of this game is actually on the disc. So from a collector aspect, you might want to pick this one up. When I put this in, this has already been out for quite a few months now. It only had about like a 1 to 1.5 gigabyte update. So I mean, realistically, I'm sure most of this game is still playable, and there might be a couple hiccups, but for all intents and purposes, I think most of this game is actually on the disc, which is cool. However, this one had like a 7 gig update, so not really on the disc. Alright, and then Tylord Stevenson and a few other buddies of mine, we did like a Secret Santa thing. We didn't record it, we just wanted to kind of have fun and bro it up. So Steve sent me for Christmas Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for the Dreamcast. I'm going for the full set, so I had the first one, now I got the second one. And then he sent me 3 GBA games. So he sent me Donkey Kong Country, hopefully that'll show up there. And then we got Metroid Fusion, and then we got Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. So that was really cool of him to send those. So I often take my GBA to work on my lunch break just to play, you know, quick pick up and play GBA games and stuff. So really happy to have grabbed those. And then that'll lead us into these other Dreamcast games. So everything else here is stuff that I picked up. This is Draconis Cult of the Worm. I've never heard of this. I saw it at the store. This was like 10 or 15 bucks, somewhere in that ballpark. Graphically, this looks pretty impressive, so can't wait to try that one out. And then this is Nightmare Creatures 2, and this has like a music by Rob Zombie in it, some kind of, I don't know, gunslinging game, like 3D adventure kind of game. So that looks pretty cool to try out at some point here in the future. This is a game, when I first got my PS3, I was very poor when, you know, I was young as shit. The first PS3 I bought when I was 18 or 19, so that would have been 2008 or 2009. Then I had to sell that one to pay for something. Then I got my second one from my parents in like 2010, I think. So the PS3 was pretty much dead at that point. But one of the first games that I got digitally was Sega Rally Revo, and I've always wanted to find this physically. This is fairly uncommon. I don't really see it too often. I don't think it's rare or anything, but I never see it too often. But this is a very mint copy. This was GameStop. It was like $1.99. I was like, I gotta get that. Alright, and then we got a Wii U title here. This is Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigations. I think I'm down to like 5 or 6 Wii U titles that I need. It's not many. Alright, and then we actually got some Wii stuff here, which I don't often buy. This is Tenchu Shadow Assassins. And then I got Muriami Muramasa the Demon Blade. I have this on the Vita, but I always wanted it on the Wii to play it on the TV. I have a nice plasma, so it'll look really crisp with all the beautiful colors that this offers. Both these are pretty cool Wii games. So this is only on the Vita and the Wii, and then this is only on the PSP and the Wii. So these are both like the console versions of these games, so that's kind of cool to grab those. Now, right here is 2 eBay slays that I got. I don't really buy a lot of shit on eBay because frankly, it's kind of a ripoff. This first one, I never thought I would own this because it's always been very expensive. So this is Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Very, I guess, I don't even know if it's rare or just more or less sought after, but it's complete, like really complete. It's got all the little nonsense in there. This was $65 shipped. Very mint. There's not a scratch on the disc. Very happy to have grabbed that. Cannot wait to play this, but I want to play the first one on the GameCube first because these two, Path of Radiance links to Radiant Dawn, if you didn't know that. And then this deal right here, this is probably one of my better eBay grabs of all time. This was $63.75 shipped. I won the, was this a bid? Yeah, this was a bid. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, so it was $53 to win the bid, and then it was like $10 worth of shipping or something. But either way, it was like $63. So, Metroid Other M, not rare whatsoever. I already own this. This is like a $5 game at GameStop, if not less. However, this is a mint copy, so I'm probably going to keep this over the copy I have. Now, the really good gem here is Metroid Prime Trilogy. This typically goes for about $100. So, essentially, everything else in here is just a bonus, but this is a mint copy of it. This is in great shape. There's not a scratch on the steel case. Disc is mint. It has the manual and then the little other thing that it comes with. And then the really cool thing is here, I love getting strategy guides, and Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 are some of my favorite games of all time, along with Metroid Fusion. So this came with the Metroid Prime guide, and then I don't know if this is... Oh, so I guess this has a Fusion guide in it too then. Oh, that's fucking sweet. So this is Prime and Fusion in one guide. Was not aware of that. Then we got a Metroid Prime 2 guide here. And then this, I actually have a hard copy for this, so I don't even need this one, so I guess I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it. But this is, actually, this is still sealed too. This is a Metroid Prime 3 guide. This is the premium edition. This is still sealed, so that's kind of cool. So I got all that Metroid stuff for like $64 shipped, basically, so an insane deal. Alright, and then I went a little hammer time on Amiibos. And I'm not one of those weirdos who doesn't open them, so we got Wolf, and then we got Ridley, and then we got Inkling Girl, and then we got the GameStop exclusive Diablo one. If you haven't gotten this one yet, I recommend getting it now. This is already becoming kind of rare. It's GameStop exclusive. Definitely pick that up. I think they still have it in stock. And then I got the Inkling triple pack for the Splatoon 2, so that one, there's 3 of these now. So this is the squid one, then there's an orange one and a green one, and then these are the 2 Inkling ones. And I already had this, but I opened it up. This is the Dark Souls amiibo that I opened. I still don't have that game yet. I gotta get that. And then along with Wii U completing the set, here's the Wii U mic. This is new in box. I might open it once I do the final Wii U video of everything, just showing everything. The last thing that I need, and I might need somebody from the audience to go ahead and send this in. If you have it, I need the Pro Controller box. It doesn't even have to have the controller in it. I just need the box. I'd like to have the white one and the black one, although the white one is stupid rare. The black one is, you can still buy them new, but they're like $100 to $150 on eBay and Amazon, so I don't know if I really want to pay that much for it, but I got the mic here. This was $13, so can't beat that. Alright, let's go for, I'll show these Switch games next. So we got SteamWorld Dig. This was like $15 at Best Buy. And then I picked up Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Tarna, the Golden Country. So Tarna is the gang, well not gang, but the rivals that you face in the second game. So this is a prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was my favorite game of, I guess it was 2017? Yeah, so 2017, I really fucking enjoyed the shit out of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I can't wait to delve into that. Now, well, I'll save that one for last. Then we got Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. Really happy to play this game. Love this game. The art style is beautiful. Everything about this game is fantastic. This is, I don't think this got printed a lot. So this is from FDG, and they also did the Ocean Horn from Limited Run. It wasn't necessarily linked with them, but they sold it through their site, which didn't get a lot of copies printed. Neither did this, so go ahead and pick this up. And then 2 games that I'm really grateful to have grabbed, but also kind of salty about, and we're going to talk about that. This is Golf Story and Yooka-Laylee, just the normal editions. They now sell both of these at Best Buys. I've seen them in the store. It comes with a different, cooler cover at the Best Buy, in my opinion, on both of them. And I could have gotten GCU discount on both of these games. So this was 50 and this was 30, I think. So this would have been 22 or 24, and then this would have been like 40, and I would have got points. And they have cooler covers. And of course, they didn't tell us they were doing that until they already launched these for pre-order on their website. Little salty about it. So I got the controller's over there with my Switch, but I ended up getting the Smash Bros. Ultimate Bundle. I did that, and then I also picked up the normal copy, because I got this from GameStop, and then I picked up the normal copy from Best Buy just so I could get the coin, and I already sold the cart. So with GCU, I paid $48 plus tax for this, and I sold it for $55. So I didn't lose out, and I got the coin and the normal case, because this comes with the Steelbook, and frankly, I think the Steelbook is atrocious. I mainly just wanted this sweet box because it's shiny, and you guys know I love shiny shit. So I have the normal case, Steelbook, controller. The controller is absolutely awesome. However, I could foresee that controller getting scratched very easy because of the paint that's on it. Alright, and then let's go ahead and jump into, this is the last Xbox One game here we got. This is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This actually comes with a nice slipcover on it. This is available on PS4 and Xbox One. I want to get the PS4 version as well. I don't often do that, but this is one of the greatest games this generation. Just an amazing experience. You will love this game. You absolutely have to play it with some headphones on. They designed the game to play it with headphones. So it's got like this really good 3D. I don't know how they did it. I'm not super into the software engineering side of how they did that, but it works very well, and I have it on the PC as well. And then digitally on the PS4, because this was digitally only. Just absolutely amazing game. You could beat the game in probably about 6 hours, I think it is, give or take, and really just amazing looking. Even on the base hardware, it's still a really amazing looking game. Really cool story, good combat, and just an amazing game. It really is. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot the Switch game. So this is another GameStop exclusive. This is Toki, the Recollector Edition. So this was an arcade game, and then also on the Genesis. And then this came with, hopefully this doesn't break when I pick it up. This is a like a Switch arcade dock thing kind of thing. I've always wanted to have one of these, and then I saw this, and the game is actually really good. So it's like an action platformer, shoot 'em up kind of thing. So he shoots, I think they're boogers or spit out of his mouth. I'm not really sure. Really fun game, kind of difficult too though. So one thing for the modding community that I had thought about, these are kind of rare unfortunately, but I had thought about getting another one just so I could custom paint the inside and then essentially just take this side and flip it over and have it here. So you could basically custom make your own one, because this is just blank wood on the inside and have whatever design you wanted. I think that would look really cool if you just made your own design. So this is GameStop exclusive. You might be able, if you live in like a small town, you might still be able to find this. Really cool though. And then this comes with, what else does this come with? Some stickers and some, like a nice comic book, and like it's 2 lithograms and that kind of stuff. Really good game though, and it looks really good. I've definitely gotten pretty far in that, and I've been playing that and a lot of Monster Boy, a little bit of Smash, and I finally beat Red Dead, so that was cool. That took fucking 70 hours. I got it day one, which was like October 17th, and then I just now beat it on January 3rd, is today that I'm recording this. Alright, and then let's see here. With Christmas money, I also ended up buying Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, so this is all of them. This is like 9 games on here. I only really want to play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and then Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And then I'll probably, I think the other ones are, a lot of those are just videos, because these are like GBA games and then 3DS and DS games, I believe. But I mainly just wanted to play the first 2, and then once I do finally finish those this year, then I'll buy the third one. I don't really need to buy the third one until I beat it. Then we got this one. This was on sale on Amazon for $20, and this is only like 2 months old, I think, at this point. This is Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. Haven't tried this out yet. This is it's the same. It's the, how do you say this? The Ryo Gato studio, which is the Sega studio that makes Yakuza. And if you watch the channel, you know that I've gotten super into Yakuza. I did 0, Kiwami, and then Kiwami 2 in 2018. Absolutely loved them. I know I'm gonna love this, because it's basically just Yakuza with Fist of the North Star inside the game. And then this one here is really cool. So this is Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls. in a nice little collector's package. So if you look this up on Amazon or Best Buy, it's called the Quantic Dream Collection. Now what's cool about this is this is the first time in America that we got this as an NTSC. I've waited a long time. I knew they'd do it eventually in some shape or form. The only way to get this previously, you could get it from Japan, but then it would be in Japanese, or you could get a Euro copy. But I don't import a lot of stuff. I think I own less than 10 import games, but so I really wanted to just have the American copy. These games are actually on the disc. This one has a bunch of updates, so it's not actually on the disc. Now, if you're watching the channel, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of my other copy of this for anybody that wants it. So go ahead and write down, let me get that Detroit, and use it as a hashtag, or I don't know, whatever. Just write, let me get that Detroit, and then I will definitely send that out to whoever. I'll do some kind of wheel decide thing. Let's see here. Throw those back in there. And then these actually just arrived in the mail. I pre-ordered these 3 or 4 months ago at this point. In PlayAsia, pretty sure they take your money when you pre-order it. But this is Fast Striker for the PS4. This is a shoot 'em up. I think this was limited to 1,500 or 2,000 copies, not many. This is number 744. I'll probably stream this at some point. And then this one here, this is Stay Limited Edition. So I don't really know much about this. It's I think it's kind of like a point-and-click game, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's only on the Vita and maybe the PC, but I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that. But definitely excited to try that, but my Vita's all boxed up, and I don't really feel like digging it out now, so that probably won't try that for a little while. And then we got, I'm going to save this one for last, because this is a PS4 game that I think nobody really knows about, and I'm pretty confident in saying that it's rare, because eBay copies go for like $100 already. And I didn't know it was rare until I found it at GameStop for $5. GameStop sells it cheap, so stay tuned. This is Gundemonious. This was like an old PC game, I believe. This is shoot 'em up. This was strictly limited games. This is their 11th release. This is number 915 that I got. This is a really wild shoot 'em up, really cool. Again, I'll probably stream this at some point. Alright, and then here we got a fat stack of VR games. So again, I'm going for the full set of the VR games here. So we got Drive Club VR. This is actually pretty terrible. It looks terrible. However, it's still kind of fun to play in VR. It's more fun to play in VR than it is the regular version. Then we got Star Trek Bridge Crew. This is still sealed. I will probably open it eventually. But this one even actually, I've never seen this on any case for PS4 before. This says internet connection required. Not really sure what's up with that. However, I've been told that the intro to this takes absolutely like hours, so can't be worse than Red Dead, though. Let's be honest, that intro took quite a long time to actually get to where you could free roam in the parts that they showed you. Then we got Creed Rise to Glory. Really cool game, and you definitely get a solid workout from this game. Pretty fun, though. Graphics are spot on. It really looks like Punch-Out, and it plays like Punch-Out, but, you know, punch and shit. So definitely cool on that one. Then we got Tetris Effect here. Pretty cool, really just kind of fun to just listen to the music and just play some Tetris. This is like a good, you want to zone out kind of game and just veg out on the couch. Alright, then we got Operation Warcade here. So this is an American copy. This is pretty uncommon in America. This was I think it was a PlayAsia exclusive for the Asian region, but obviously it's region free, so you could import it. However, again, I had a feeling that it would come out here. It did. Picked it up. I found this at GameStop. Pretty much all my GameStops around here still have copies of it, so I don't think it's necessarily rare in the sense that you can't find it, but I know the GameStops did not get many copies of these, much like some of these other VR titles you'll see. So I'm pretty sure this was a GameStop North American exclusive. It's $20 retail, so not a bad price. It's a gallery shooter, obviously with like war time shit. It looks like I haven't even tried it yet. Looks like there might even be some flight stuff. Looks like this dude's playing an arcade machine. Then, you know, it looks kind of cool. I'll update you on the future of that one. And this one is definitely already becoming quite rare, because only in America was this released as a physical game. This is Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin. Includes a voucher for the class. Oh, cool. I wonder if this voucher is still good. Either way, Psychonauts VR game. This is more of a lot of the VR stuff on PSVR it's mostly experiences, because we're just getting into the cusp of VR, and I kind of feel like I'm like in the lost frontier of Mars or something playing VR games, because it's like not a lot of people are adopting it, and it's really a shame because VR is truly fun. If you don't have it, try to find a friend or somebody that has it so you can try it and experience it. I mean, PSVR for itself is actually really cheap and reasonably priced at this point in time. Alright, so let's see here. We'll do these ones and then... Alright, so this is Gungrave VR Loaded Coffin Edition. So this actually includes 2 games in one, and it's got a sweet holographic cover. Yeah, this is kind of a meh. It's not great. It doesn't control great. It's fun. The boss fights are kind of difficult, but definitely a cool game, though, nonetheless. Alright, now these are GameStop exclusives for sure. I know for a fact. And this is Durcina or Durcini. I'm not entirely sure. That's like in French, I believe, or maybe that's Spanish with the little thing over the vowels or whatever. I don't know. But this is from... It's very weird. So this was, I guess, published by Sony, although it says Japan Studios on here, but then it also says From Software on here. So I don't know what that's about. That's 2 entirely different studios. Japan Studios is owned by Sony, and From Software is the Dark Souls people. So I don't know what's up with this, but this is like a horror game. You're kind of in like a mansion, and you do a bunch of shit, and there's a bunch of horror shit. Oh no, the disc is loose. I'll fix that off camera. And then this is Home Sweet Home. This is a VR mode game. This was exclusive to GameStop. Each GameStop around me only got 1 of each of these. These are rare. I'm calling it out. I mean, each GameStop only got 1, and they're GameStop exclusives. Pretty much everything that GameStop ever publishes is it's fucking rare. It's unfortunate, but that's really what it is. So you now have the knowledge of knowing that anything they make is pretty much rare, except for the one Switch game, and it came out multi-plat. What was that damn game called? It was right at the Switch. It Has Been Heroes. Not really that rare. I see that all the time. But yeah, so Home Sweet Home. Again, this is kind of like a horror game. And yeah. And let me throw this game back in the case real quick. All right, now the last one here. So, when I Googled this to learn about it, it was getting all sorts of cult classic praise and this and that, and people were like, well, you know, when this came out, there was something about ukulele. It came out in the time frame of ukulele and all that good stuff, and this is an indie title. This is called the Sexy Brutale, the Full House Edition. Again, a GameStop exclusive. So this is complete in box. This comes with, obviously, the game, and then there's a CD soundtrack here, and then this nice... very nice colored manual here. Actually, no, I guess, well, kind of colored in the back. But yeah, so this, I believe, goes for $75 to $100 on eBay. However, GameStop doesn't know about this yet, so I recommend finding this in your local area, because this is like $4.99 at GameStop. Not necessarily to flip it, I'm not endorsing that, but to get something that's rare, and it's a cool game. So this kind of plays like a Clue game, I think. So like the board game Clue. Like I think it's kind of like a mystery. You have to figure out who killed people in what room and kind of shit. I could be wrong. I haven't even played it yet, but let's see here. Discover the secrets of Sexy Brutale Casino Mansion and its inhabitants. Blah, 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 blah. Uncover the truth that lies in the dark heart of the mansion. Escape its clutches once and for all. I don't know, but it kind of, I mean, it kind of looks like that from the art style, like it's like a top-down kind of thing, and you're like in this mansion and shit. But either way, this is definitely going to be a rare game that I don't think a lot of people know about. Now you do. So yeah, that's kind of a lot of pickups here. This is, I don't know, most of November and some of December, and then into January at this point in time. Let's see here. Sexy Brutale. Oh no, so the Sexy Brutale was $11.99. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. And then, oh, and then I got the $3 discount for having the Elite Pro, so still under $10. I mean, you can't beat that, and like I know for a fact that it's rare. So definitely go ahead and grab that up and give it a shot, and let me know what you think of it. It's definitely something I want to try out. I hear a lot of great things about it from the reviews I've read online, and people say it's a really fun game. So definitely try that one out. But that was all the stuff I grabbed. Like I said, doing a giveaway of Detroit. Is it Become Human or Beyond Human? I don't even know. Let's figure that out. Because I always say the opposite. It's Detroit Become Human. I always say Beyond Human because the other one was Beyond Two Souls. But yeah, so I'll be doing a giveaway on that. I would prefer that be a North American shipping. And if you are outside of North America, maybe you can agree to it to pay for the shipping if that's something that interests you. It's not an expensive game, but if you're interested in that, type in Gimme Dat Detroit. So, like I said, kind of a momentary lapse of like me pinning my channel on my personal life issues. Shouldn't have done that. I really do enjoy this stuff, so obviously I'm going to be back, but like I said, it's going to be more spread out, not like months on end, but you know, a week or two might happen where I don't make anything. But I'm going to go ahead and recommend that you hit the bell, because I will try to keep releasing stuff on Sundays, but frankly I might just release stuff whenever I feel like now, because I just want this to be a hobby and not have it be a scheduled work thing where I'm releasing shit and fucking feeling the pressure. Got to get that shit out by 8 o'clock on Sunday. Got to do this, got to do that, and get this ready. I just want this to be fun again, and I don't know, it lost its fun for me for a while, and I just want this to be fun again. So with all that being said, peace out for now, guys. Till next time.
Come here, you mother...